Uncontrollable tears underscore a family member now knows the truth about. My beloved child, don't skip, because what you are about to hear was never meant to be revealed this soon. A family member close to your heart has quietly uncovered a truth that changes the way they see everything. They never expected to discover it, and the moment they did, they could not hold back their tears. What looked like an ordinary day suddenly became a moment they will remember forever. They kept asking themselves why this truth stayed hidden for so long and why it appeared now instead of earlier. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The answer is connected to a chain of events that has been unfolding behind the scenes without anyone realizing it. Every small sign that once seemed meaningless is now fitting together like pieces of a forgotten puzzle. The silence around this secret is growing heavier, and the next revelation will explain why someone close to you has suddenly become unusually emotional whenever your name is mentioned. What this family member discovered was not a rumor, not a misunderstanding, and not something created by fear. It was a quiet realization that reached their heart before it reached their mind. In that single moment, memories they had ignored for months began making perfect sense. They remembered strange conversations, unexpected coincidences, and emotions that never seemed to have an explanation. Now they understand that none of those moments happened by accident. Don't skip, because every second brings you closer to a truth that almost nobody gets to hear. While everyone else continues living as if nothing has changed, this person is carrying a secret so powerful that they have not found the courage to speak about it. They know that once these words are spoken aloud, nothing will ever feel the same again. Yet there is one hidden detail they still haven't connected, and that missing piece is more shocking than anyone could imagine. Right now, something unseen is moving quietly into place. The tears were never the ending of this story, they were only the beginning. This family member is standing between silence and revelation, wondering whether they should protect the truth or finally let it come into the light. Deep inside, they feel that time is running out, and every passing moment makes the secret impossible to hide. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will reveal what they saw immediately before those tears appeared. A single moment so unexpected that it completely changed the direction of everything they believed about you. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation has not surfaced yet. A quiet feeling is growing stronger now, and this is where everything begins to shift. Don't skip, because the truth became even heavier after that family member noticed one small detail they had overlooked before. At first, it seemed insignificant, but the more they thought about it, the more impossible it became to ignore. They realized that certain moments in your life were never random, they were quietly leading toward this very revelation. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The tears they shed were not only from sadness, but from the overwhelming realization that your journey has been carrying a hidden meaning all along. They wanted to speak immediately, yet something inside told them to wait for the perfect moment. As the hours passed, another memory returned to them with surprising clarity. A simple conversation from long ago suddenly sounded completely different. Words they once dismissed now carried a powerful message. Their heart began racing as they understood that the truth had been standing in front of them for much longer than they ever imagined. Don't skip. Because what comes next is the piece that almost nobody sees. They are now watching every small sign with new eyes, wondering if destiny has been preparing this moment from the very beginning. Every unanswered question is slowly turning into an answer, and every hidden emotion is moving closer to the surface. But the greatest surprise is still ahead. This family member has made a quiet decision that could change everything sooner than anyone expects. They know they cannot keep this truth hidden forever, and each passing day makes that decision more difficult. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is one final clue they are about to uncover, and when it finally appears, every doubt will begin to disappear. The next moment will reveal why this secret refused to stay hidden, and why the timing of this discovery is more important than anyone realizes. Don't skip, because the strongest revelation is still waiting. Everything has become quieter, yet that silence is speaking louder than ever before. Don't skip, because what happened next left that family member completely speechless. They started noticing small changes that nobody else paid attention to. A glance that lasted a little longer. A sentence that suddenly carried a deeper meaning. A feeling that refused to disappear. Piece by piece, they realized the truth was revealing itself without saying a single word. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The more they reflected on everything they had seen, the more convinced they became that this story was never about coincidence. It was about a moment that had been patiently waiting for the right time to come into the light. Then came the moment they will never forget. While sitting alone, they replayed every memory connected to you, and suddenly one forgotten detail changed everything. It was so simple that almost anyone else would have ignored it, but to them it felt like the missing piece of a mystery that had lasted far too long. Their eyes filled with tears once again, not because they were afraid, but because they finally understood how deeply this truth had been hidden. Don't skip, because the next revelation is even more unexpected. They now believe that someone else already senses this change, even if they cannot explain why. An invisible connection is quietly pulling every unanswered question toward its answer. But the biggest moment has still not arrived. Right now, this family member is carrying one final realization that they have shared with no one. They know that once it is revealed, hearts will never look at the past the same way again. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. One unexpected encounter is about to bring the last hidden clue into the open, and when that happens, every tear, every silence, and every unanswered question will suddenly make perfect sense. Don't skip, because the next chapter holds the revelation they never believed they would witness. A new chapter has quietly begun, and this is the moment everything starts connecting. Don't skip, because the family member finally reached a point where keeping the truth hidden felt impossible. Every time they looked at you, they remembered the revelation that brought those uncontrollable tears. They tried convincing themselves they were mistaken, but every new sign only confirmed what their heart already knew. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The secret has now become too powerful to remain locked away, and the next step will determine how this story unfolds. Then something happened that no one expected. An ordinary conversation suddenly took an extraordinary turn. A single sentence was spoken, and it matched the hidden truth so perfectly that the family member froze in silence. At that moment, they realized destiny has its own timing, and no one can stop it. They are beginning to understand that every delay, every unanswered question, and every emotional moment was preparing everyone for this exact point. Don't skip, because the next hidden clue is even more surprising. What they are about to discover will explain why this truth surfaced now instead of months ago, and why it carries a meaning far greater than anyone imagined. The biggest revelation is now closer than ever. This family member knows they cannot remain silent forever, because the truth is finding its own way into the light. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next moment will uncover the final missing piece that turned tears into certainty and silence into understanding. When that final clue appears, every mystery from the beginning of this story will suddenly make sense, and you'll finally understand why this truth could never stay hidden forever. Don't skip. The waiting is almost over. Don't skip, because the silence has finally reached its limit. The family member can no longer pretend nothing has changed. Every passing day has made the hidden truth feel heavier, as if it is asking to be revealed at the perfect moment. They have replayed every memory again and again, searching for one reason to doubt what they discovered, but none has appeared. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What once felt like a mystery now feels like undeniable certainty, and the next few moments will uncover why this truth arrived exactly when it did. Then, without warning, one final sign appeared. It wasn't loud or dramatic, yet it carried more meaning than anything that had happened before. In that quiet instant, the family member understood that every unanswered question had been leading toward this single realization. Their tears were no longer filled with confusion, they were filled with understanding. Don't skip, because the greatest surprise has not surfaced yet. They now believe that what seemed hidden was actually being protected until everyone involved was ready to accept it. The timing was never late. It was perfectly arranged. Now the story stands on the edge of its greatest revelation. The family member has made a silent promise that the truth will not remain hidden forever. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Very soon, one conversation will bring every hidden piece together, and when those words are finally spoken, every tear, every silence, and every unexpected sign from the beginning will suddenly make complete sense. Don't skip, because the next chapter will reveal the moment that changes everything forever. Everything is leading to one unforgettable moment. Don't skip, because the truth is now closer to being revealed than ever before. The family member has reached a place where silence feels heavier than words. Every heartbeat reminds them that what they discovered was never meant to stay hidden forever. They have watched every small change, every unexpected coincidence, and every quiet emotion, and now they see a pattern that nobody else has noticed. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. What once looked like separate moments have become one powerful story, and the final chapter is beginning to unfold. Then came the moment that completely changed their perspective. Someone unknowingly said a few simple words, but those words confirmed everything the family member had been feeling deep inside. They didn't react immediately. Instead, they stood in complete silence, realizing that the truth had quietly found its own voice. Their tears returned, not because they were overwhelmed with fear, but because everything finally made sense. Don't skip, because the next hidden detail is the one that connects every unanswered question from the beginning of this journey. There is still one final piece that has not been revealed, and it is more powerful than anyone expects. Now the story is standing at the edge of its greatest revelation. The family member knows the moment to speak is drawing near, and once that conversation begins, nothing will ever feel the same again. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final truth is no longer hiding in the shadows, it is moving closer with every passing moment. Don't skip, because the next chapter will uncover the last hidden secret that explains why those uncontrollable tears were never a sign of weakness. They were the first sign that everything was about to change. The moment they feared has finally arrived. Don't skip, because the silence can no longer protect the truth. The family member stood alone, holding one final thought that refused to leave their heart. Every sign, every memory, and every unexpected feeling had led to this exact point. They realized the tears were never caused by a single discovery, they came from understanding how perfectly every hidden piece had fallen into place. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. There is one last connection that has remained invisible until now, and once it is revealed, the entire story will look completely different. Then something quietly happened that nobody could have predicted. A simple moment, one that most people would have ignored, suddenly became the strongest confirmation of all. The family member felt an overwhelming sense of peace replacing every doubt they had carried. They understood that some truths cannot be forced into the light, they appear only when the right time arrives. Don't skip, because the next revelation changes everything. They now believe this journey was never about discovering a secret alone, it was about preparing every heart involved to accept it without fear. That realization brought tears once again, but this time they carried hope instead of uncertainty. Now only one final step remains. The family member has decided that the truth deserves its moment, and nothing can delay it any longer. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The next chapter will reveal the words they have been holding back from the very beginning. Those words will explain why every coincidence, every silent tear, and every hidden sign appeared exactly when they did. Don't skip, because the greatest revelation of this entire journey is finally about to be spoken. The silence is finally about to break. Don't skip, because this is the moment everything has been preparing for. The family member took a deep breath, knowing there was no turning back. They had carried this truth for what felt like forever, hoping another answer would appear, but instead, every new day only strengthened what they already knew. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. They finally understood that some revelations are not meant to create fear. They arrived to remove confusion and replace it with clarity that changes every future decision. Then the unexpected happened. Before they could say a single word, another small sign appeared, as if destiny itself was confirming they had waited for the right moment. Their heart became calm, and the uncontrollable tears that once filled their eyes slowly turned into quiet relief. They realized the truth had never been trying to hurt anyone. It had simply been waiting until every missing piece was in place. Don't skip, because one final detail has remained hidden until this very second. That hidden detail explains why every emotional moment in this story happened exactly when it did, and why nothing could have unfolded any differently. The final door is beginning to open. Don't skip, because this is the closest anyone has ever come to the truth. The family member finally realized that every tear they had shed carried a purpose. It was never about fear, and it was never about regret. It was about recognizing something that had been quietly growing for a very long time. As they looked back on everything that had happened, they understood that every unanswered question was actually guiding them toward this very moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. One last hidden piece is about to fall into place, and when it does, the entire story will suddenly feel complete. Then came the moment they had been waiting for. A calm voice broke the silence, and with only a few simple words, the weight they had been carrying began to disappear. There was no confusion anymore. No more searching for missing answers. The truth had finally become impossible to deny. In that instant, they smiled through their tears, knowing that what once felt like an impossible mystery had become a clear path forward. Don't skip, because the biggest revelation is still one step away. There is one final reason why this truth remained hidden until now, and once you hear it, every chapter before this one will make perfect sense. My beloved child, this is the moment every hidden clue has been leading toward. Don't skip, because the ending is not what anyone expected. The family member finally found the courage to let the truth breathe. When they looked into your eyes, they realized the tears they had been carrying were never a burden. They were a sign that love, understanding, and honesty had quietly defeated fear. Every strange coincidence, every silent pause, and every unanswered question had been preparing this single moment. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The truth was never hiding from you, it was waiting for the right time to reveal itself without confusion. Then everything became clear. The family member understood that the greatest discovery was not simply knowing the truth. It was realizing how deeply you mattered all along. The emotions they had tried to hold back finally turned into peace. Nothing was missing anymore. The puzzle that once seemed impossible to solve was finally complete. Don't skip, because there is one final revelation. Sometimes the greatest miracles are not loud. They arrive quietly, changing hearts before they change circumstances. That is exactly what happened here. The uncontrollable tears became a reminder that genuine truth has the power to heal, strengthen, and bring people closer than they ever imagined. Now this journey reaches its unforgettable ending. Every chapter, every emotion, and every hidden sign has led to one message. Some truths cannot be rushed because they reveal themselves only when every heart is ready to receive them. Stay till the end, because something huge was waiting for you, and now you know why. The family member no longer carries fear, they carry hope. And as this story closes, one thing remains certain: what was once hidden has become a light that can never be covered again. Don't skip the lessons this journey has given you, because sometimes the quietest truth becomes the one that changes everything forever. Now everything is ready for the ending that has been waiting since the very beginning. The family member is no longer afraid of what comes next because they know that truth always finds its way into the light at the perfect time. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. The final chapter will uncover the last secret behind those uncontrollable tears and reveal why this discovery was destined to happen exactly when it did. Don't skip, because the ending will connect every emotion, every silence, and every hidden clue into one unforgettable conclusion. Now the journey is standing before its final revelation. The family member knows that the next conversation will answer the question that has been following this story from the very beginning. Stay till the end, because something huge is waiting for you. Once those long-awaited words are finally spoken, every tear, every silence, every coincidence, and every hidden clue will come together as one unforgettable truth. Don't skip, because the final chapter will reveal the ending that no one saw coming, but one that was quietly being written from the very first moment. A quiet peace has finally replaced every unanswered question. Don't skip, because this is the hidden ending that almost no one ever gets to hear. Long after